What's up, you guys? My name is Hutch, and I make videos, put them on the internet. Been doing that for about 4 years now. And I am playing Crysis 3 once again. I'm going to have my loadout pop up on the screen right now for you. And there's a couple things that I want to talk to you guys about today in this video. So the first thing that you're going to notice is that I have the M.I.K.E, which is unlocked at level 29 as my primary. And then my secondary is something called the Majestic 6, and it is basically the deagle of this game. I thought that the hammer was the deagle of this game, and then I unlocked this little beast. And this secondary is a 6-round shot. You really kind of need Weapon Pro if you're going to use it. I guess you don't need Weapon Pro, but it would help. And it's really high damage, so it's 3 shots if they're in armor, 2 shots if it's just if they're not in armor, and then it's 1 shot to kill them if they're in cloak. Also, if you just shoot them 1 time in melee, I believe that's a really good combination. The only drawback with this gun is that it has a really low rate of fire. And I was experimenting with this setup here with rapid fire for a couple reasons. I wanted to see if rapid fire increased the fire rate for the Majestic 6 or the semi-auto guns. And then I wanted to see if it made any difference with the M.I.K.E. And I can't tell any difference with the M.I.K.E. It's really hard for me to tell if it did anything to it. Which makes me think that perk is not really all that worth it. Maybe I have to grind it out to tier 3 to get the full benefit of rapid fire, because I think it starts off as just 15% increase and then 20% increase, 25% increase on your rate of fire. I'm using low profile for this game because I had already grinded out Phantom and Hunter, and now I was moving on to different perks to max out their level or reach to tier 3. And again, that's not my favorite perk. Like staying off the map doesn't really seem like it's that important in this game, just because if you guys watch my gameplay, especially if you're using a perk like maneuverability, which is my third one that I'm using, you can sort of get out of dodge like really quick. So I've found that relying on my minimap can help sometimes, but it's not really the most practical thing to do. It's better to focus on my movement. And so again, low profile is what I'm using in this game. I wouldn't necessarily suggest it over other perks. It's just I'm just sort of grinding it out right now. The M.I.K.E, on the other hand, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about that gun. What's interesting about it is that it ignores all armor. I think that's how they did it in Crysis 2, and I'm pretty sure one could reasonably assume that they did the same for this game, but this gun has a special property in that it ignores armor. It just attacks the person's health, and it kills them a little bit slower than the other guns, but the trade-off is that you really get a consistent experience with this gun, because I mean, you'll kill them quicker if they're in cloak, I believe, but you'll kill them just the same as if they're using armor or not using armor. Again, that's how they did it for Crysis 2, and I'm pretty sure that's what they do with this game. So what's the benefit of a gun like that? Well, the clip is huge. It's like 100 rounds. So if you're struggling with aim, as I've seen a lot of people talk about in the comments, it's sort of hard to aim in this game, especially on console, like when the frames per second is capped at a certain amount, maybe 45 or 30 frames a second. This game is certainly smoother than Crysis 2, but it does get a little tricky to aim sometimes. And for a gun like the M.I.K.E, that's sort of perfect for that, because you can spam these microwave emissions, which sounds, I don't know why that sounds dirty. That does not sound like a euphemism at all, but in my head, microwave emissions was dirty. Maybe it's just emissions. I don't know. In any case, this is the bullet sniper. I'm going to close out the game right now, and I kind of choke on the 3-piece here in a minute, but yeah, again, I'll say that I've been playing a lot of Crash Site and Spears on Xbox 360, so if you guys are interested in playing with me, just hop on that playlist and you might find me. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Peace out. Bye.